Hey everybody, hey. Yo, I had the best two and a half hours, maybe I was down here for 2 hours of fun exploration ever today. And also because I'm an outdoor girl, I was able to do it all outside and it was so much fun. I am here to encourage you guys to explore, to stretch yourself, to step outside of your familiarity. Go ahead and get in new territory, y'all. Right in your city, y'all, there's these nook and crannies that you have not even visited, and you just kind of like stay where you're most comfortable at, y'all. I was like, look, I want this Labor Day weekend, not barbecue chicken or anything like that. I want some grilled salmon steaks and I want some vegetable kebabs. And so I decided, after I got in my cardio in and got a few things done earlier today, I drove downtown, y'all, and I went a different way even. And I got down here. I was a little bold as far as where I parked. I'm parked in an area that says parking only for, and it has a company name up here. I don't even know the name of what the company is, but I went ahead and took a chance and I parked. I got back to my car and there is no parking ticket or anything like that. And so I went ahead, parked, and I began to walk towards where I thought the fish market was. And as I'm headed that way, I see all these people and I see all these booths. And I totally forgot, y'all, that every Saturday they have the river market, where you get the farmers market. Y'all, booth after booth after booth, so much produce. I felt like a kid in a candy store. I got me some fresh mushrooms and zucchini and squash. What else did I get? Some bananas, a couple of pints of strawberries, and I was able to sample those strawberries. They were so sweet, so delicious. And I just had a wonderful time. Made my way to the store where they sell the fresh fish, and it's called China Market, I believe. And I got my salmon steaks, y'all. I'm so looking forward to them being cooked and grilled. I'm gonna make my vegetable kebabs. I went ahead and got some shrimp so that I can add them to the kebabs. And it was just so much fun, y'all. I am hopping on to encourage you to stretch yourself. And when we reference stretching and growing, that is also meaning to, get out of your regular comfort zone. Go ahead and step outside of your neighborhood. Go ahead and venture out, in your different parts of the town, in the different parts of where you live. Oh my gosh, I had some really interesting conversations with a couple of people as I was buying my produce. And y'all, on top of that, as I was out moving around, I saw people with these beautiful bouquet of flowers. And I absolutely love flowers. If you look at my last video that I just made, I was talking about how I'm so proud of the flowers that I have planted in my own yard and how beautiful they are, and how it takes much patience, in planting flowers and waiting for them to bloom. And also stressing the importance of being patient. Patience is a virtue. And so I saw many people walking around with flowers. I'm like, where did they get these flowers from? So as I'm headed back, y'all, because I'm walking all through the river market, I've probably walked about maybe a good 5 miles down here, along with the 5 miles I did earlier today. So I probably got in a total of 10 miles. And so I found the booth with the flowers. Y'all, these flowers were sitting up there and they were breaking down the tables. And so I saw this one beautiful bouquet and it had $20 in front of it. And I said to the gentleman, I was like, I'm looking for a beautiful bouquet of flowers for $15. And he kind of smiled at me and he pointed over at this lady that was approaching us. Turns out it was his wife. And I repeated it to her, and she looked over at the flowers, and then she just pointed at them. And she goes, they're yours. So check it out, y'all. See those beautiful flowers? Aren't they gorgeous? I think they really appreciated the fact that I was bargaining with them, the way she smiled and she winked at me. And it was just so much fun doing that. And so I made it back to my car. And my car is still here. I'm so grateful for that. It's not towed because, as I said, did I say that already? That I took a chance on my car not being towed because I'm parked in a spot that says parking only, and it has a company name at the top. And so I took a chance and parked there. And so I'm just hopping on to encourage you to stretch yourself and get out of your familiarity. Practice being bold and being courageous, and then what you'll find is it will be like it'll trickle down in every area of your life. And so that's what I'm trying to do in my last few weeks of being the age that I am. I'm getting ready to cross over to 60 years of age, and so I'm celebrating the last few weeks of my 50s and being more courageous and just trying new things and getting out of my regular territory that I normally travel and just venture out a little bit. And what I'm finding is it is so much fun, and you just never know who you will connect with, y'all. So I got like 3 bags of produce, and I'm gonna take it back home. I'm gonna get my fresh fish back home and in the refrigerator. And I'm looking forward to grilling it this weekend. I was like, you know what? I don't want any barbecue chicken or barbecue hamburgers and the status quo. I want some good old delicious grilled salmon, some good old delicious vegetable kebabs. Since I got the shrimp, I'm going to add the shrimp to the vegetable kebabs. And I'm going to try a few other things. But I really just hopped on to say, guys, you're not living until you stretch yourself and you break through that mode or that box that other people have put you in, or you may have put your own self in that mode and that box. Go ahead and shake it up a little bit and experiment, experiment with a different recipe, experiment with the way you think, and just try something new. There's a commercial that was made many, many years ago, and it said something like, Mikey, try it, he'll like it. Mikey, go ahead, try it. It was a cereal commercial. I'm telling you to go ahead and try different things, and you just may surprise yourself and you may like it. Go ahead, add some zest to your life. So on this Saturday, I added a little zest, actually a lot of zest to my Saturday afternoon, and I did it all by myself. And so I just want to encourage you, if you're watching me, stretch yourself in your city somewhere. Just go ahead and go in the direction of you don't know where you're going. Get lost and be surprised and amazed at what you might discover. And you may even find yourself returning home with a beautiful, gorgeous bouquet of flowers like I did. Right here. Aren't they so beautiful? So beautiful. $15. Had I purchased those at a florist somewhere, floral shop, they probably would have been about $50 or so. And I got them for $15. So anyway, before I pull off, I wanted to make this video and encourage you to be bold, be courageous, stretch yourself, stretch your mind, and enjoy your life. You are so deserving of it, and you are so worth it. You can do it. You don't need anybody else. If you're by yourself, go ahead, try it. You might like it. Okay? All right. Until next time, Carlotta Berry will see you later. And always know, God is real. He loves you so much. He's rooting on you to win. Now get out there and live life. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. See you later.